Hi, my name is Jason. This is my family, and we love to travel to the beach or the lake,
in the forest, on the coast,
to the mountains, and even deep underground. I hope you come along as we travel all around our home state of California, the greater United States, and beyond. We invite you to come join us as we go exploring. After leaving Lake Powell, we were headed deep into Navajo territory. We had all kinds of ambitions on this leg. Monument Valley, camp out on the edge of a gorge, Four Corners again, and hike Mesa Verde. But plans sometimes change. We headed into Utah to see Monument Valley, but it turns out that once you make a turn towards the Navajo Tribal Park, you end up crossing back over into Arizona right at this little campground. In fact, the driveway to the campground is in Utah, but the campground itself is in Arizona. And there's no indication that you've crossed a border except this little sign on the side of the road. It's funny how borders kind of disappear when people don't put up big signs at them, huh? The Monument Valley Tribal Park is on Navajo land and is owned and operated by the Navajo Nation, and there's a $25 fee to enter. For me, the hike up from the RV parking lot was very painful on account of my foot, which had gotten much worse. The view, however, was well worth it. The Visitor Center had some information about the modern Navajo Nation, its governing body, and its current territory. There was also a large store packed with goods made by the Navajo people and some other tribes as well. There's also a hotel on site, all up against the backdrop of this amazing scenery. Unfortunately, we found out that the road through the valley has vehicle restrictions, and the RV was too large to drive it. So we headed on up the highway to our next stop. For the night, we were camping at Goosenecks State Park in Utah. For just $10, you can camp out right on the edge of a winding river gorge, just like Horseshoe Bend, but better, because it wasn't packed with people. In fact, there was hardly anybody there. We signed in and paid our fee, and then set up our camp just 100 yards from the edge of the gorge. We had plenty of places to pick from, and if you were really daring, you could camp out right on the edge of the gorge. We weren't that daring. We had hoped to see the Milky Way galaxy after the sunset, but unfortunately the clouds rolled in. Maybe next time. Regardless, it was one of the most amazing places I've ever stayed. The next day, we made a stop at Four Corners on our way to Mesa Verde. Last time we were here, Jack was sick, so we wanted another chance to check it out.
You gonna take you to the beach? Hi, from New Mexico. Hi, from Arizona.
Hi, Arizona. Hi, my left foot in Arizona. My left hand in New Mexico and my right hand in Colorado.
You could lay down and have half your face in. Actually, you could lay right in the middle. You could have one eye in Colorado and one eye, one nostril.
I'm looking at you from Utah and I'm looking at you from Arizona.
And I can smell New Mexico and Colorado.
I've been to Four Corners 4 times now. I think that's enough. Before we left, we grabbed some Navajo bread treats, including a Navajo taco which I had never had before. They were delicious. We then hit the road again, headed to Mesa Verde. We planned on hiking the cliff dwellings in Mesa Verde, but by this time my foot was a painful, purple, swollen disaster. So we ended up at a clinic instead. Then a Walmart pharmacy to get me some gout medicine. We then checked into our RV park, Mesa Verde RV Resort. Where we settled in for a couple of days. Not a bad place to have to get furloughed in. The RV park has great amenities, like full showers, and laundry facilities. There's a playground for the kids with swings. The park has a great view of Mesa Verde, however it can get noisy because of being right on the highway. The sites are gravel, all clean and level, and almost all of them have shade trees. And as far as RV parks go, they're not crammed too close together. There's a heated pool with 2 hot tubs. And because the sites don't have fire pits, there's a common barbecue area with gas fire pits and heaters. There's even a large field for dogs. It's not a bad place to stay for a couple of days while my foot heals. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more like it. And thanks for watching.